moment. A little bit of confusion about what's going on.
Yeah.
A timeout. There was an elbow thrown.
That was the first shot he threw. Looked like it was an elbow.
Just explain to us what the problem with an elbow is in kickboxing.
Yeah, those are illegal. No elbows, throws, or grappling in a flyweight kickboxing match. Let's take a look at it. I don't know if he was trying to throw it as he was maybe throwing his hand. You could see him fake, and then, yeah, that's very clearly an elbow.
Yeah.
That is pretty clear.
Switching from Muay Thai to kickboxing.
You know, it's tough, Steve. Like, he's done, you know, he's 30-match veteran as far as Muay Thai is concerned, multi-time world champion. Looks like he's being issued a yellow card.
That seems perfectly legitimate, doesn't it? Very, very early on in this contest. A very clear, flagrant breach of the rules. Petdam will take whatever time he needs, up to 5 minutes to recover from that. It looks like he is ready to resume. And that will be a bit of a worrying start for Mahmoudi. Very apologetic, and that's good to see. Nobody believes that was premeditated, that's for sure. But the barrage continues, and now we're erupting. And Mahmoudi got his kick almost caught up in the circle wall there.
Mahmoudi's trying to get something back. He's immediately pressing Petdam back, trying to throw big shots. Petdam's trying to answer, but the range is so, man, it's hard to deal with. Look at those kicks.
You get on the end of those long legs and you do get pushed back into the circle wall, just as Petdam was there. And for all the personality that we saw coming into the circle a few moments ago, Mahmoudi is showing that it's about focus on the task at hand. He lost a bit of that focus in the first few seconds, but he seems to be recovering it now.
He's got a huge left kick. Pay close attention to it. Mahmoudi does not seem fazed by it. Standing right inside that kicking range, throwing huge shots.
He is a tall, rangy man, and that is a big threat for Petdam at the moment.
He's a gigantic flyweight. 178 centimeters tall.
Oh, good left hand from Petdam. That landed flush.
Anything that comes off of Petdam's left side is seriously puts you at risk.
Left hand again, but he eats a left hand in exchange.
Nice catch and counter from Petdam there.
Very well executed indeed. Spinning back kick to the rib cage. Heavy right hand Mahmoudi has. The Algerian, that long neck of his, sticks it out but low. High guard. They are putting everything into these kicks. Left hand was heavy from Petdam, and Mahmoudi needs to take a step backwards. Back onto the breach though.
Mahmoudi hasn't thrown out any spinning attacks yet. He's been very conservative in this first round here, just throwing big, heavy straight shots. There it is.
World Championship contest, 5 3-minute rounds, and we're into the final 20 seconds of the first.
See how patient Petdam is. Very slow, methodical steps back before he fires off something from his left side.
Right hand from Mahmoudi was crisp, and it shook the face of his opponent. Final moments of this opening round, and even with the injury timeout, that has absolutely breezed by him. What an opener, Mitch.
Yeah, the smile is completely gone off of Petdam's face. Look at this shot from Mahmoudi. Steps in, comes over the top with a huge overhand right. It's the angles at which Mahmoudi throws these things. He comes out he's always throwing you off of one foot. He can throw with big power, just standing on one shot. There's Petdam coming back with a left hand of his own. Very interesting first round. Illegal elbow aside.
There's your bird's eye view of the circle here at the Impact Arena in Bangkok. The crowd here absolutely adoring what they've seen so far. Petdam is getting brutalized by his cornerman there. That's some head massage. Hasn't really worked wonders for the hair. Second round coming up. We've got 5 of them. And that's a prospect that I'm personally pretty pleased about.
Yeah,
it goes that far, and I don't think you think it will, right?
Yeah, I know that most of these fans paid full price for their seats, but they are only using the edge of them because everybody is at the edge of their seat right now.
Right jabs from Petdam, and they will be a little bit short unless he gets right inside those long arms of Mahmoudi.
You see Petdam's trying to counter-strike. He's trying to back up slowly, getting ready to load that left side as Mahmoudi lets go of the combination.
Just prior to that, there was a spinning back kick that, if it had landed, might well have finished the contest.
Nice straight left hand to the body there, landed by Petdam.
Just looking up at these two athletes, the overriding feature is Mahmoudi's height. For a flyweight, he really does pack an awful lot into that frame. And he smiles at Petdam. And they exchange brutal kicks.
Big left shots landed by Petdam as Mahmoudi throws that right kick.
Oh, nice right hand from Mahmoudi. Counters very well and sends in combinations. Very solid right hand from Mahmoudi.
Mahmoudi's doing a good job of checking that left kick. He's blocking a lot of these shots thrown by Petdam. I like those combinations that he lets go. Petdam landed a nice jab there on the exchange.
Petdam really is taking these big punches well. Seems to have a very solid chin. Holding the leg and throwing the left hand, and it landed bang on the beard. The right hand grazed Petdam's face. Had it landed flush, that one could have made a difference too.
I like how he follows it up with the uppercut. So he throws the big right, and he comes right up underneath with that left uppercut.
Fearsome kick to the head from Petdam. That left leg working overtime, fakes, and then throws.
You can just see the guard of Mahmoudi. He's done his homework. He knows that that left kick is coming, so he's got his right hand glued to the side of his head as he spins there.
That spinning back kick, which did connect. Quite a power that the one we saw a few moments ago looked to unleash. Good left hand from Petdam, and he threw a nice combination there. Scoring punches. 42 seconds left of this second round.
Let's skip in. I think he throws the right kick, and he throws that punch right after it. He's still off balance. He's got all his weight on one foot. Very tricky striker is Mahmoudi.
30 seconds left in the second round.
1.5 minutes. Holding and hitting. Beautifully executed by Petdam. They exchange kicks high up there on the body. Rushing forward, throwing the right hand, and two more.
It's interesting with Petdam, when he catches the push kick, you have to let go of the foot. You can't hold the foot and strike at the same time. You have to catch the foot, let it go, and then you can strike under kickboxing rules, so you have to be careful with that.
Mahmoudi punches the air, Petdam does the same. And Petdam is exhibiting a solid chin because what Mahmoudi is throwing, Mitch, is fearsome stuff.
Look at that spinning attack. See that beautiful spinning wheel kick. And as soon as he lands, he starts firing the punches. So it's not just one shot. He's not just throwing one fancy kick or punch. It's followed up with a few others. That time it landed and it was just one. But it's that continual chain of combinations that Mahmoudi does that makes him so dangerous. And it's the spinning tacks. You don't know where they're coming from, Steve. So he throws one, and then he's immediately, automatically into the next combination.
Mahmoudi having a full-blown conversation with his cornerman there. They were rubbing his nose as well, quite energetically. Wonder if there's a little bit of damage there. He just pushes the water away. He wants to get straight back into the action. Third round, potentially, of 5 in this World Championship contest. Super Series Flyweight Kickboxing.
And these two are making the judge's job extremely difficult because these have been two very close rounds.
Perhaps Mahmoudi doing the slicker work of the two, but I agree with you, very close. 10-point system is what these judges will use to find their winner.
Nice left hand landed by Petdam there.
And nice right from Mahmoudi, follows it up with another one. Petdam doesn't seem once to have been bothered by the heavy artillery, and that was another solid right from Mahmoudi.
Those knees,
chopping left hand. Caught Petdam flush on the jaw.
Yeah, Petdam's wearing these shots extremely well. He's got an ironclad chin. Oh, that beautiful hook there as he was stepping forward.
Mahmoudi does not throw much that misses.
His pinpoint accuracy, Steve. Look at that combination. Jumps into the skip knee, lands the right hand.
I think Mahmoudi is complaining about another elbow. Certainly complaining about something. The referee has noted it. All of Petdam's work mirrored by the fans here at the Impact Arena, with cheers of joy and support. But at the moment, their man is slightly behind, I fancy. Good two-handed work from Mahmoudi.
And these guys they know each other so well. They have done their homework. They're blocking a lot of these shots, but it's the second and third shot that you have to pay attention to. Watch, they'll throw the right kick or the left kick, but then it's the follow-up combination that lands.
Seems to have everything in his arsenal, Mahmoudi. And Nigerian spinning back fist there as well. And it landed. Doesn't waste much, does he? Beautiful in the counter-attack there. These rounds are flying by. We are entering the final 40 seconds of round 3. And Mahmoudi steps up the pace once more. And have to say, these Thai fans are appreciating the work that the Algerians doing.
Two good left hands landed by Petdam.
And another heavy right from Mahmoudi.
Combinations landed by Mahmoudi.
What a contest this is.
Like the feints coming from Petdam as he closed the distance on the spin. Didn't connect though, but now he's starting to read what Mahmoudi's starting to do.
Lunges forward and lands a short right hand. And Petdam lands a super left. But Mahmoudi came back with 3 more huge punches just before the bell rang. This is ceaseless, Mitch.
Just the back and forth action. It's the way they're figuring each other out. It's who can figure out the other person first. And they're not doing the same thing, so they're not really showing any tendencies or any habits because they're consistently mixing things up. I like how Petdam's firing off the left kick, but then he's coming back with punches, and those punches are the ones that are connecting because Mahmoudi's keeping his guard real tight and he's able to check a lot of the left kick, but it's the punches that are landing after the kick is thrown. But then Mahmoudi, he's doing the same thing. It's those second and third shot that's landing for Mahmoudi. Back and forth, constant action.
Come on, Mitch. 10-point must system. 3 rounds down. Who's got the edge?
Man, I think it's 2-1. I think it's 2-1 at this point, Mahmoudi.
I feel your pain.
Don't hate me for that one. Oh, that's a tough call. That's a tough call.
2
Again,
more
I'm not a
rounds
judge.
to come.
I just pretend to be one on TV.
It is pretty difficult to judge about accurately unless you are judging about accurately. And we're not doing that. We're calling the shots.
That shake is beautiful, though. He's able to time that left kick. You know that's coming. That's what the referee's warning about. No, that's what the referee's warning about. It's the way that Petdam's catching it, and then he's striking, so he's not letting go of the kick. You have to release the kick once you catch it if you want to strike.
It's Mahmoudi who has the yellow card, remember. An incident that happened in the opening seconds.
And when a match is super close, beautiful hand combination thrown by Mahmoudi.
Wonderful stuff from both of these men. Petdam is relentless. He will not back off despite the quality that is being aimed at his head.
Man, Petdam's wearing these. Oh, beautiful back fist.
Left and right from Petdam was solid. Mahmoudi's head was thrown back, lurched backwards. Good work from Mahmoudi to the chest.
Nice timing from Petdam to avoid the real kick and land the body shot.
Beautifully done, wasn't it? The right jab there from that southpaw stance. Petdam's face starting to puff up a little bit around the eyes and nose. Still got a long way to go here.
He's been hit with some monster shots. These are little gloves. He's barely showing any signs of damage. His skin must be made of leather.
What durable men these are, Petdam in particular, because he's eaten more than his fair share. And now Petdam complaining about the elbow again. Mahmoudi does have say, the yellow card could have some influence in the judge's decision. Good left hand from Petdam, and he follows up with another. Mahmoudi backed up against the circle wall. It's another good right hand from green-haired Petdam, who keeps on going.
Mahmoudi answers right back.
A superb right hand from Mahmoudi in reply. Petdam can be forgiven for perhaps taking a breather and not going relentlessly all out. Just steps up a little bit, and I wonder if that will be a turning point, because had he continued, he might well have had Mahmoudi in a little bit of trouble. Look how much Petdam's face is swelling up. Left hand was big, and the crowd appreciated that, but Mahmoudi countered very well with the right. Final half minute of the fourth.
Nice, Steve. Great defense.
Oh!
Again, check. Beautiful check. Kick there from Mahmoudi.
Oh my goodness! Comically mistimed, but it gives you an idea of Mahmoudi's ambition, doesn't it?
Where's the kitchen sink, Mahmoudi? Is that next?
Wow, what entertainment.
Wow, how close. Is it 2-2? It could be 2-2.
Could well be now, yeah.
It could very well be 2-2.
I kind of felt that maybe Mahmoudi had taken all of the first 3 rounds, but if he took one of them, we could well be square now.
I want to see the kitchen sink kick. Look at this. Look at this. Steps forward, spins into the air.
Oh, that was like a bicycle kick in football, but it was an air shot.
That is definitely got to be one of the moves of the night. Landed or not.
Fuck the crawl.
That is on the moves of the night next time.
That in Algeria?
Wow, what an amazing 4th round. Constant back and forth action. These guys got such great defense. They're just minor little holes that these guys are finding to land big shots.
And don't forget, guys, we've got another World Championship World title battle coming up after this one. But let's not jump ahead of ourselves. 5th and final round, Super Series Flyweight Kickboxing World Championship. We could well be even coming into this final stanza. My colleague Mitch Chilson is on his feet applauding these two, and rightly so. He's joined by just about everyone else in this wonderful arena.
Those hand combinations of Mahmoudi, that's where he is landing the most significant shots. He's inside that exchange. He throws 3 to 4 beautiful clean shots, and 2 of them landing flush.
It's very possibly all about these final 3 minutes.
Oh, a low blow.
So, we're at the 2:30 mark at the final round. A low blow means that Mahmoudi gets up to 5 minutes to recover. Oh yeah, that's central. He couldn't really prevent the momentum of his spinning back fist, but he'd already suffered the ignominy and the pain of what came before it. We've had 1 yellow card dealt out. I don't see this happening again, because that was quite a different incident.
Yeah, that was completely accidental. No malicious intent there. As Mahmoudi was turning around, right as he initiated the spin, that's when Petdam tried to go after the legs. So look at this, as he angles out, and he just turned his body right into the kick, and then he spun. An athlete is allowed up to 3 minutes, the duration of 1 round for medical examination and recovery. If an athlete is unable to resume in a lot of time, an official decision will be given. Now, since this is a championship match, once we reach the 4th round, that's when it goes to the judges' scorecards. If it's before the 4th round, it's a no contest, but in this situation, since it's championship rounds and we reach the 4th round, then if Elias Mahmoudi is not able to continue, it will go to the judges' scorecards.
I got to tell you at the moment, Mitch, I'm looking at Mahmoudi on the other side of the circle, and he doesn't look in good shape. As you said quite correctly, it's 3 minutes, the duration of a round that he has to recover. In mixed martial arts, that would be 5 minutes. So he's got quite a bit less time to recover from this. Our editors are just providing torturous replays for us here. How many times do we have to see that very, very central blow? Petdam pacing up and down. Again, I'm just looking over at Mahmoudi, and the chances of him continuing, to me, at the moment, don't look great. That being the case, Mitch, who wins it?
Yeah, I do think it's about 2 minutes in. He's got about 55 seconds, so I think it's going to the judges' scorecards. Now, there are no draws inside one championship, so if it is 2 rounds apiece, then they go to their scoring criteria, and what we see is a little bit of superficial damage on the face of Petdam. So if it is 2-2, that superficial damage from his punches kind of weighs in that favor. So we've got 30 seconds left, I believe, in the injury time. I don't know if Elias Mahmoudi's going to continue. How much time do we have left in the round? That's what I want to know. Mahmoudi, he doesn't want to let this go. I'm sure that warrior inside of him is begging him to get back up to his feet, but you know what this feels like, Steve. This does not feel good.
Yeah,
you know, your whole world changes.
I must say, he still hasn't got to his feet. He's still looking fairly disheveled. We have confirmation that they are going to go to the judges' scorecards. Petdam's encouragement on the crowd to try and get Mahmoudi to come back into this one has come to naught. Here's Dom.
Wow, it's so close at this point.
Our athlete is unable to continue due to an unintentional illegal strike. We will now turn to the judges' scorecards.
All right, you heard what Dom said. The contest will not continue. Mahmoudi unable to recover in time. We have started the 5th round, and therefore the judges will make a decision. No announcement has been made, but Petdam seems to think he's won it.
I think that's a premature celebration.
I think you're right.
They're going to the announcement, so it's not, the contest has not been like awarded to Petdam, so they're going to go to the judges' scorecards, and now an official decision will be given as if time has expired, and we will crown a new flyweight kickboxing world champion.
I think Petdam, there was probably something lost in translation. They probably thought that it was stopped and then he won as a result of the stoppage, but clearly the judges' scores, their scorecards need to be totted up. It's a 10-point must system, so it's effectively who won the most rounds. And as Mitch said, we could go into slightly more detail than that, because it's quite likely that one or even all of these judges saw it 2-all. Now, how will they score the 5th round up to the point where the illegal blow happened is another matter. And that was pretty close. I do not envy what the judges have to achieve here. Out of your picture, meanwhile, Mahmoudi is being taken out of the circle on a stretcher. That is precautionary, I'm pretty sure. I don't believe there's any serious damage, although it certainly looks uncomfortable as he's taken past me. Certainly conscious as well, I can confirm that. So Petdam, the only athlete remaining in the cage, and Dom Lau is going to tell us precisely how this one has unfolded.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now for our official decision, we turn to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by a technical decision. And now, the Flyweight Kickboxing World Champion,